Who that drop that again? Who that drop that again? You can tell by the way they dress on the latest trend. Don't let they go over your head, let it sink in. Having top your dread, let they sink in. That Lamborghini, the two-seater like I drag. I can put some Poochie on her coochie, yeah, I'm nasty. I've been giving them love on my career, this shit I'm taxing. Don't let that go over your head, let it sink in. Having chop your dread, let that sink in. 10 million on the check, all I need is a pen. Then I better get rest, have my patience thin. You tell by the way they dress on the latest trend. Cause she pretty in the face, that shit don't make her 10. When you bet out paper, shit don't break a bend. Know this shit be fake, you still gon' take a chance. But they let me cool with a pots and pan. Coming in second quarter, I'm about to hit the gas. I be keep shit cordial, I be about to crash. 24-inch forges on a blessed day. I'm shopping on Mr. Porter, and I go shop in France. No one just from Gucci, these ain't dapper Dan. Let these niggas be goofy, I got a master plan. Got my feet kicked up, I'm kicking like Jackie Chan. 1500 or nothing, I got a pack from rents. Connects cross the border that I can call on hand. Don't let that go over your head, let it sink in. Having chop your dread, let that sink in. 10 million on the check, all I need is a pen. Then I better get rest, have my patience thin. You can tell by the way they dress on the latest trend. Cause she pretty in the face, that shit don't make her 10. When you bet out paper, shit don't break her bend. In my life like a movie, how I do it, you can imagine. I spent trip this winter in the jacuzzi in the cabin. Got me a brand new Minkus made by Louis screaming fashion. For G Auto, these ain't Devin. Pulling off in the spider with the top off, I like that one. Make them truth in the cipher about that paper, I'm gon' tax them. If you niggas don't like it, you gon' face me on the last one. That Lamborghini, the two-seater like I drag. I can put some Poochie on her coochie, yeah, I'm nasty. I've been giving them love on my career, this shit I'm taxing. Don't let that go over your head, let it sink in. Having chop your dread, let that sink in. 10 million on the check, all I need is a pen.
All right. General policy, free women and men from mental slavery. I am your host, here to show you how to free yourself from mental slavery. Esoteric knowledge is what we talk about. What I talk about mainly astrology and numerology, and how the two are used to influence and ultimately run the world as we know it. Mainstream news, sports, politics, all operate on on a type of code, on a system, and the system is based in, again, the old cult to say the least. But the main thing though is gematria, which means geometry and language. It's a form of numerology that comes from Kabbalah, which is Hebrew in origin. But over time, granted, nobody no one really knows about Kabbalah for real, or let alone gematria. But around the Crusades, during the Crusades, first Crusades, because we're going through some Crusades right now, English Catholic Church ended up gaining this knowledge, and so they ended up converted it into their own style, and here we are. They literally are running the world using technology and esoteric knowledge. Like it's hard to explain, but it's not. It might be hard to understand, but then again, it's not. It's all about having an open mind, and then being able to understand probability. The chances of certain things lining up, should be slim to none, but they actually are very common when you know and learn about astrology and numerology, amongst other things. But the best way to see the rigging or the script for what it is through sports. All the games are rigged using this knowledge, man, using astrology, but mainly numerology and gematria. So again, gematria means geometry and language. Based in Kabbalah, 4 values per word, letter, or phrase. All right, 4 values per word, letter, or phrase, based in the English alphabet. And we use the English alphabet because English is the lingua franca, which basically means it is the common tongue of the world. Right, that is the language of the world. Granted, there are hella other languages, but the language you need to know as of now is English. And if you disagree with that, then you live outside of America or North America. But we know that America is essentially, the influencer of the world. And this is how American politics, news, sports is run. All right, but my favorite example is LA. LA equals 13. When you use the alphabet forwards, again, 4 values per word, letter, or phrase based in the English alphabet, forwards, backwards, and forwards and backwards with numerology applied. So when we're just spelling out the alphabet, L is the 12th letter, A is the first, LA would equal 13. ATL would equal 33, right? A the first letter, T the 20th, L the, so let's stick it with LA. When we reverse the alphabet, when we switch the order, meaning make Z the first letter, Y the second, X the third, W the fourth, up into A being the 26th letter, spelling it out, LA would equal 41. Now, we know that a famous LA person died at age 41 and his daughter died at age 13. When we add numerology to that, so that just means that we now take every letter with a double-digit value and simplify it to a single digit, just by adding the digits together. So A is still the first letter, B is still the second. But once we get to that 10th letter, which is J, J would equal 1. Because 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. The 11th letter, which is K, would equal 2. The 12th letter, which is L, would equal 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. And then when we reverse it, just make, again, Z would be the first letter up into A, the 26, which would be 8 with numerology. You get 14. So those are your 4 values for LA. No, we're not making anything equal anything because, like I just showed you, ATL doesn't equal what LA equals. ATL equals 33. 6 with numerology, 48 backwards, 21 backwards with numerology. So that's the method of the madness. This is how the news works. Now they link the alphabet system with the calendar system. Okay, and again, I told you it's pretty much the English, the Catholic Church that runs the world, using this knowledge, and we're on a Catholic calendar system, right? Catholic, the calendar is named after a pope. 4 values, granted there are more, but 4 main values for the date, just like we have for the alphabet. So, first pathway would be the month plus the day plus 20 plus 25. That gives you 84 date numerology. Month plus the day, and then we single digit the year out. So 8 plus 31 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 48 date numerology. Single digit the date all the way out. That gives you 21 date numerology. And then 8th month, 31st day, 25. Just remove the 20. You get 64 date numerology. So these two entities ultimately are tied together, and this is how the news decides what they're going to talk about. Like, for instance, you'll see. I'll show you. So let's just get started. Last time I talked to you on a Thursday, we did amazing in the world of baseball. So let's look at that. Granted, we're in a new day, but I guess I like to brag. So we lost on that Boise State game. Boise State definitely lost. We did take the under of 61.5. I think the score was like 34-7. We had them on upset alert. Notice the time that we did all this, August 28th, 9:50 in the morning. So for baseball that day, we had the Mets winning. We had the over. And we had the Mets with the runs. I'm pretty sure the Mets lost. That was the only game we lost in baseball on that day. The over did hit of 8.5. Actually, 11 points. The game was in New York. We know New York is the 11th state in order of statehood. We had the Yankees winning and the over of 8.5. That came through. They won 10-4. We had the Braves losing. And again, here's an example of gematria at its finest. The Braves lost 19-4. Georgia is the 4th state in order of statehood, but Atlanta equals 15, and they lost by 15 points. All right. So Atlanta, when you spell it out, just using numerology, it equals 15. also equals 48. And I'm pretty sure they'll probably will, because I live in Atlanta, will be in the news today. As you see, 48 date numerology, Atlanta equals 48. Watch some significant shit happen today. But they lost by 15 points to Philadelphia. Braves equals 67. And in math, 67 is the 19th prime number. So if you don't know what a prime number is, shame on you. But it's a number that can only be divided by one in itself. And when you see, it looks odd, but 19 points in a professional baseball game, that should stand out to you alone. But they win by 15 when Atlanta equals 15. Georgia is the fourth state in order of statehood. Braves equals 67, which is 19. To somebody new listening to this, you're probably like, what the fuck? But literally, this is how it goes. Now, I'm sure nobody had the Cubs losing to the Giants on that day, but we did. Unless you're a Giants fan, we had the Giants winning. They won, as you see. We had them winning. We had the over of 7.5. That didn't hit, but we did have the Giants with the runs. I had the Rockies winning. Rockies lost, so I did pick the Rockies. So we lost 2 games. I'm tripping. Rockies lost 4-3. Astros. They lost to the Astros. Astros equals 43. And this is just an example of Rig Sports. Numerology. I mean, what are the odds? 4-3. Colorado's the 38th state. They stayed on 38 wins. And we know that Colorado equals 38. We had the Diamondbacks upsetting the Brewers. I know no one had that. We did. Diamondbacks, as you see, Arizona. We had the over of 8.5. That hit. We had the Red Sox win. So that's just an example. We're going to do that now here on a Sunday with Sunday's date numerology. And, one of these games finna start. This game right here. So let's get this one out the way. And then we will talk a little history of the world as we get ready for football this season. NFL, Cowboys versus, I don't even know who they're playing. But let's take a look at today's games. Rig Sports. Again, this is how we're able to see what is going to be on the forefront. Now, it's the 243rd day of the year. 122 days left in the year. So we probably going to get some sinister news as the day continues. We know satanic equals 122 using the alphabet backwards. We know killed equals 64. And we've got 64 date numerology. That's just not to say somebody's going to die today, but you'll see. All right, St. Louis is 68 and 69. They're playing the Reds. Reds are 68 and 68, 36 and 31 at home. Singer 11 and 9. Palante is 6 and 12. Palante could fall to 6 and 13. 13 is the 6th prime number. It's all about patterns, man. Pattern recognition. But in 2025, this year, the Reds are 6 and 3 is what the Cardinals are against the Reds this season. Cards are on the road. On the road, they are 4 and 2 against the Reds. They can become 5 and 2. We've got 3 date numerology. They can stay on those 3 losses. I'm gonna go with the Reds this one. Palante losing would be a shocker to me. I mean, not the Reds, the Cardinals. Both of these niggas wearing red though. Let's see, Andre Palante all-time record. And again, I know, the talent is real. Competition is not. These games are rigged. And baseball is actually tied with being rigged. That's how they got people to the games. They staged games, created theatrical events during games and shit, to get fan engagement. And then we know about Arnold Rothstein. All right, Palante is 24 and 26 in his career. I think Cardinals equals 27. Let me see. No, Cardinals 36. Yeah, that's crazy. Cardinals equals 36. Reds can stay on 36 wins. That's most likely what's going to happen. 36 home wins. Palante is 24 and 26. I think St. Louis equals 25. Yep, St. Louis equals 25. He can become 25 and 26. We know that Reds equals 26. So him staying on those 26 losses is most likely what's going to happen. Using the alphabet in the reverse, Reds equals 26. So I'm going to take St. Louis for this one today. Cards, ML. We got 3-day numerology, over and under 8.5. I'll take the under. And give me the Cardinals with the runs. Next game in the bit. On a Sunday, we know Sunday is named after the sun. And we know Leo is ruled by the sun. We are in Mercury season, so be on the lookout for more transportation. Granted, we've been getting transportation shit all year. But, fucking plane crash or something. God forbid. Padres versus the Twins. Upset alert here. Let's see. Minnesota in the news heavy due to that shooting. On a Wednesday. We on be on the lookout today. But Joe Ryan rather, is 12-7. He can improve to 13-7, like 137, the 33rd prime number. And again, it's just pattern recognition. If he becomes 13-7, that would resemble 137, which is the 33rd prime number. Today is a Sunday. Sunday equals 33. Twins are at home. They can become 34-33 at home. Padres, though, can stay on 33 wins on the road, but I like the 38. Minnesota equals 38. They can stay on 38 away losses. David Morgan is 1-2. He can become 2-2. He's going against the Twins. Twins equals 22. Let's check a look. Padres versus Twin Cities all-time record. I spelled Padres wrong as fuck. Padres are 11-20 against the Twins all-time. Today has 21-day numerology. They could fall to 11-21. All right, 21-day numerology. 8 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 21. Sunday equals 21. Let me see. On the road against the Padres, they finna lose. They're gonna fall to 5-11. Prime number pairs, man. 11's the 5th prime number, and I love that 5-11. That's one of my favorite plays. So we got to upset. Yeah. And then the Padres could pick up their 61st loss. Upset equals 61. Well, 18. 61 is the 18th prime number, right? All right. 61, the 18th prime. Notice Minnesota comes into this game on 61 wins. That could be an alert right there that they gonna upset these boys. But let's look at Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan all-time record 45-33. It's a Sunday. Bingo. And I think let me stop. Let me take a look. Padres. Why they keep doing pairs? Padres 36, San Diego. Oh wow, there it is. San Diego Padres equals 137. Joe Ryan can improve to 13-7 on the year. He would pick up his 46th win. Become 46-33. He's at home. He's 25-16 at home in his career. Let's look at this other guy, David Morgan. All right, David Morgan all-time record. He's new. Okay. This is gonna be tough. I want to take the Twins because I think Minnesota. The game is in Minnesota. Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis equals 62. The game is in Minneapolis. It also equals 127, and Joe Ryan comes into the game 12-7, like 127. So I'm gonna take the Twins for the upset today. Let me that. This might be a close one. If they don't lose today, they should lose tomorrow. Padres. So give me Twins ML. Over and under 8.5. I'm gonna take the under. And give me Twins with the runs. Let's see who next. Pirates versus Red Sox. Boston on fire. Giolito, 9-2, 3-day numerology. You get upset today. Mitch Keller, though, that 6-13 is prevalent. It is prevalent. Let's look at it. All right. Damn. Pirates are 13-13 against the Red Sox all time. On the road, they are 6-5 on the road all time. Giolito is wearing number 54, like he's finna get upset though. Upset equals 54. But let's look at their own records. That's crazy. All right, Mitch Keller is 42-62 in his career all time. He's on the road. He is 24-29 on the road in his career. I don't like that at all either. Let's look at Bro. Giolito all time, 69-64. Today he has 64 date numerology. He can stay on those 64 career regular season losses. He is at home in the regular season for his career. He is 30-37. What is it? Pirates. Red Sox. Yeah, I think they might be straight. Red Sox equals 31. And he's playing at home, so I think they good. Give me Boston today. Red Sox equals 77. Pirates could pick up their 77th loss. So give me Boston for the win. Give me the over of 8.5. I got Boston probably scoring 8 runs today. And give me Boston with the points as well. I bet everybody fucking playing. Look at all these damn games. But I got time. Granted, that first game from the start. Rays versus Washington. Washington is 53-82. Tampa Bay 66-69. 32-36 away. Some sacred feminine shit here. Washington should definitely lose. Brad Lord is 4-7. He should fall to 4-8. Today has 48 date numerology, like 4-8. Florida does not equal 83. Or does it? I know it equals 38. Yeah, Florida equals 38. The reflection of 83. But we ain't. I don't like doing that. Sunday equals 33 though. But let's look at it. Brad Lord. That's a hell of a name. Alright, Nats versus Rays all time. They are 21-24. Today has 21 date numerology, so you know where we going here. Give me the Rays. Rays ML. I might put them on upset alert. Nationals be funny like that. But I got the Rays ML. Give me the Rays. Give me the over of 8.5. And Rays with the run. Man. Alright, Milwaukee. Been stinking it the fuck up. This would be the perfect game to lose. Perfect game to lose today. But maybe they come back. Uh-oh, they got the Jew on the mound. Ooh, Scherzer. Scherzer could fall to 5-3. Today has 3 date numerology, and that would lead to Milwaukee Brewers Brandon Woodruff improving to 6-1. I like that. But Scherzer, you know, yeah, he's facing number 53. He could fall to 5-3 today. Let me see his all-time record. Max Scherzer. The Drew, he is 220 and 114 in his career in the regular season. He is at home, all-time home record. He is 106 and 53 at home in his career. He's facing number 53. Oh, we're being fucked here. Now Sunday or Sun equals 54. He could pick up his fourth loss. He's a Jew. You know, Jesus was a Jew. He was wearing number 31. 31 is the 11th prime number. All right, 31, 11th prime. We know Jesus equals 11 and 61. Brandon Woodruff can become 6 and 1 today. We know black equals 11. I mean, that's why, and 106. That's why I'm saying, like, whoa. Because he could stay on 106 losses and pick up that 54th loss. You know what I mean? Black 106, the real Jewish. Well, the Hebrews are black. Jews are, Jewish. That's a play on Hebrew. You know what I mean? Because ain't no J. If you know, you know. So, it's Hewish. Like blackish, Hewish. That might be. Don't let that go over your head. Let it sink in. We're going to take another look, though, real quick. I do like Scherzer picking up that 54th loss, though. Brewers could pick up the 53rd as well. Let's see. Playoffs included. Let's look at his real overall record. Playoffs included. At home, there it is. 109 and 58. Toronto Blue Jays, 59. And 85. Toronto Blue Jays equals 85. Brewers can stay on 85 wins. Shit. Overall record playoffs included. Scherzer is. Ooh, there it is. They're going to win. He's going to get the win today. He is 227 and 122. Today leaves 122 days left in the year. It's Church of Satan, and that's a Church of Satan ass nigga. Yeah, I mean, no cap. That's what they look like, the fake Jews and shit. Don't crucify me, please. We've been through enough. I've been through enough. But bring it on if you have to. Just be gentle. Pause. So I think we got the Jew. Let's look at Woodruff. Brandon Woodruff fall to 5 and 2, but I don't know. His record will tell us something. Brandon Woodruff all-time record. He is 51 and 27. All-time road record. He is 24 and 18. Let's see if he's played in the playoffs. Playoffs included. Woodruff is 24 and 20 on the road. 21-day numerology today. And he is 52 and 30. Jew. They finna Jew us. But Milwaukee 53. I'm gonna take the Brewers today. I got them on upset alert though. I got them on high upset alert. Brewers ML. I got them on super upset alert though. We are gonna take the over of 8.5, and I'm gonna take the Jays with the points. But I got numbers are screaming Blue Jays. But I'm gonna go with the Brewers. Marlins versus Metropolitans. Mets gotta win today, man. Marlins to stay on 64 wins. Today has 64 date numerology. I think Miami Marlins. I ain't gonna say that. They're playing against the 11th state though. In the 11th state, Sandy Alcantara can stay on 11 losses. Senga is wearing number 34. Let me see. I know these niggas have played thousands of games. All right, all time 290 and 45. Let's just look at this year. Mets this year versus the Marlins. They are 5 and 4. Today has 64 date numerology. They're gonna improve to 6 and 4. Mets ML. Yeah, New York equals 33. Marlins can stay on 33 wins on the road. Miami equals 36. They could pick up their 36th road loss. So yeah, we're gonna take the Mets for sure. We'll take the over as well. I'm going with the over a lot, huh? Mets with the runs. Let me see. Over. Yeah, we good with that. All right, where we at? Mariners. I like the Mariners versus the Guardians. They're in Cleveland with it. 64 date numerology. They can stay on 64 losses. Cleveland equals 33. The game is in Cleveland. They can pick up their 33rd home loss. And today has 48 date numerology. Usually when the city lines up with the date, the city has been losing. You know what I mean? And we know 9/11 is a wonderful combination, Mr. Rockefeller. So yeah, we're gonna take the Mariners for the win. Seattle hot. Pause. I hope they make the playoffs. Shout out my nigga Kadeem. Cause Seattle ML. Give me the under of this one. Give me the under for 8.5. And give me Seattle with the points. Surface level shit, boy. That'll get you. Astros versus Angels. Angels could pick up their 64th win today. 64 date numerology. And Houston Astros equals 75, so that'd be perfect. That'd be the perfect upset because Angels or Astros come into this game. First of all, Houston, Texas equals 62. The game is in Houston, Texas. They can pick up their 62nd loss, and then Houston Astros. That's your upset of the day. This is your upset of the day. Houston Astros 75. Now we're gonna look at it, but we know I just gave you an LA lesson. They're called the LA Angels. LA equals 41. Houston can stay on 41 home wins. Hunter Brown 11-6 is a possibility. Jose Soriano can become 10-9. I love that. Los Angeles equals 109. So winner, chicken dinner. And this is how gematria works, people. Yeah, I mean, this is how rigged it is. You have no idea how rigged it is. Now understand, I'm not doing the games. I'm just like the nigga doing the book report. You know what I mean? Before it happens. That was kind of cold, if you ask me. Jose Soriano and them ML. Give me the over 7.5. Angels for the runs. That's your upset of the day. Where we at? Tigers versus Royals. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Tigers got that 59 connection, I think. What's the name? Eagles. I know Kansas City is. Kansas City Royals. 59. Motown, founded in 1959. And you know I just gave you an 11-5 lesson. Scooble could become 11-5 today. Oh my God. So Tigers getting that 59th loss is crazy. Royals equals 36. Tigers can pick up their 36th away loss or away win. Stay on 33 losses. Tigers equals 33. Waka can become 9-10. And we're gonna have to look at this one. Alright, all the time the Tigers are 403 and 404 against the Royals. We know Detroit equals 44, like 404. Shout out to A. Detroit 44. All time road record against Detroit. Ooh, 211, the 47th prime. Detroit in 47 is something serious. If you know, you know. That's tough. Let's see. All right, Schoolboy 52 and 35. Royals 36. All time road record. This is in the regular season for Schoolboy. He is 23 and 20. Oh shit! I'm smelling upset. I'm smelling an upset here. Let's look at Waka real quick. Waka 108 and 72. Let's see. At home 50. Oh shit! Give me the Royals. I got the Royals for the win. Royals ML. Yeah, that Church of Satan shit. 122 days left in the year, and the Royals can stay on 66 losses. You know, give me Royals ML. Give me the over 7.5, and Royals with the run. I'm spelling that shit wrong. Royals post. Hold on. Hold on. I saw something. Detroit equals 37. Damn. Detroit equals 37. No cap. So the Royals don't lose today or win today, then they win. They gon' I don't know. I said the Royals equals 36. Never mind. Give me the Tigers. They're on upset alert though. Give me the Tigers, but they're on. No, that it might come to a no decision with the pitcher. Tigers on upset alert. I don't like to fade that 5 and 11 or 11 and 5 though. I really don't. But that 37 got me right there. I might that 37 crazy. Tigers 33. Let's see. Hold up. Royals. Yeah, I'm torn with that one. I'm gonna take Tigers on upset alert. Yankees and White Sox 48-day numerology. Give me the Yankees. The Donald Trump 88 though. I want to watch that. And the Yankees could get upset. Oh shit. Hold on. Yankees on upset alert, bro. Yes they are. Look, upset alert. Yankees on upset alert. 81 and 54 on the mound. Oh shit. This could be a Trump shout out. Yankees could fucking lose. Yankees, give me the over of 8.5. Give me Sox with the runs. Yankees on upset alert, folks. That's so many games. Colorado, they should stay on 38 wins. I don't see them winning today. Cubs should be straight. Colorado equals 38. The game is in Colorado. Chicago can get their 38th win. Give me the Cubs. Orioles versus Giants. San Francisco 122. Giants gonna get that one. I'm gonna take them for the win. Rangers versus Oakland. Oakland finna get that 64th win today. On the 64 date numerology. Dodgers versus Diamondbacks. Yeah, I got Dodgers. And then Braves and Phillies. Braves are still on upset alert. Georgia 62 though. Let's look at that. All right, in 2025, the Braves are 4-8 versus the Phillies. They could fall to 4-9 or improve to 5-8. They are on the road. 1-5. They're gonna lose again. So give me the Phillies to get this one. Who's pitching though? Oh, Jesus on the mound. He could become 13-6. 13 is the sixth prime number. Braves equals 41. And their pitcher, Waldrop, can become 4-1. Georgia, the fourth state. So give me the Braves to lose. Phillies, ML. Give me the under of 8.5. And Phillies with the run. Let's see what else. No, Illinois equal 48. Is that why they talking about Pritzker today? Nope, Illinois 45, 54. Okay. Cardinals game has started. Dodgers versus Diamondbacks 2025 record. Road. They are 3-2 versus the Dodgers on the road. They could fall to 3-3. Sunday equals 33. They are 5-4, bro. Oh shit, 5-4 versus the Dodgers this season. That's 6-4. LA equals 4. Just talk to you about that. Okay, who's pitching over here? Is it Otani? The fuck? Nope. His fucking cousin, Yoshinobu Matanoto. That was fucked up. That was. I apologize. But he's wearing number 18. Upset equals 18. Nigga can pick up his 6. Well, he can fall to 11-9. Brandon Fatt can become 13-8. Let's see. Alright, all time Yamamoto is 18-10. He wears number 18. He can fall to 18-11. He's on the home team. Yamamoto is 6-5. He can fall to 6-6. Cool. Alright, Fat all-time record 26-26. Sunday 27. Oh no, excuse me, Sun. Sun equals 27. Yeah. I hope I don't have no goddamn stroking this motherfucker. Shit. Gotta eat more healthy. He is on the road. Did I already do that? 9-14 on the road. LA equals 14. He can stay on 14 losses. Give me. I'm gonna take the D-backs. Arizona for the upset today. Give me the under of 8. Nah, they're gonna be hitting if that's the case. Give me the over of 8.5. And AZ with the run. Let's look at that Oakland game. Who the fuck was Oakland playing? Texas, Oakland versus Rangers. I want to go to Oakland. See what it's talking about. 432 and 447 all time. All time. Rangers are at home. Cardinals got 2 hits already. Rangers all time. They're on the road. 203 and 36. I ain't going for that. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stick with the whoever the fuck I picked earlier. Stick with the Rangers, or Oakland rather, getting that upset. Texas Rangers equals 74. So I'm gonna stick with that. I think I do like the Giants. Giants equals 38 though. Oh shit. Giants 38. Orioles can stay on 38 away losses. That is a sign. That is a sign. 13-13 against the Orioles all time road. 7-10, 8-10. I like that. Yeah, we good. All right, so that's that. Let's look. They're talking about Gordon Ramsay, cancer. Don't forget your sunscreen, Scorpio. The thing with cancer, I mean, I ain't even getting into that shit. I honestly don't care. That shit looks disgusting, man. He's walking around with this shit. And then the National Guard, Mr. Pritzker says that would be an invasion. That's in parentheses. Let's see what invasion equals. Invasion 103, 40, 113, and 50. Washington 50. And it's coming from Washington. The Donald was JB. I don't care. That's pretty much all. But look, before I let you go, quick lesson on the world. This is like a sign off before we get into this week. You know what I mean? Chapter 1. Knowledge of the truth is a wise man's cipher, for all shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. All the evidence points towards the facts that had the truth been taught in the schools of yesterday, there would have not been a need for the great statement to be recorded in literature named after the Son of Man, Yeshua. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I am aware that the category of astrology, global geography, and the history of the African American will conflict with 9 out of every 10 people of the United States, especially those often referred to as Negroes, blacks, and African Americans, especially those ranging between the ages of 45 and 60 years of age, owing to the educational system. Now, this was written in like 1989, 1990. So, therefore, we concede, or I concede, that the category of science mentioned will appeal to the youth of tomorrow, those who will approach the ages of 18 to 29 by 2019. Again, this was written in 1989. What happened in 2019? Oh, fucking COVID, which led to this shit now. Me and my girl was just talking about separation. Now, I've been telling you about, the elimination of emotion and the introduction of AI technology being the beast. You know what I mean? It's thought, action, emotion. They're eliminating emotion, making you a machine. You hate people. They're making sure that you hate your fellow woman, the opposite sex, etc., etc. But anyway, the restoration of civilization relies upon the ability of this group, niggas my age, during the next 170 years of global economic and social revolution. The majority of those now ranging between 20 and 50 years of age, meaning my parents' generation and my grandparents, have been too deeply instilled with emotional doctrines and distorted history which has been written by prejudiced educators during the past 380 years as of 1964. That group, or this group, emotionally relies upon that which they have been taught to believe. Facts and testimony are not the foundation of their faith except in rare cases. These people accept without question the beliefs of those among whom they are born and reared, and will disbelieve even the evidence of their senses rather than disband with the impractical emotional beliefs which have grown in them. People who possess the applied knowledge of mathematics always employ the terms such as science, truth, and facts rather than religious terms, which breed only on false fear, mental conflicting opinions, and secret hatred. Astrologers are aware of the fact that religious terms breed mystery, confusion, mental slavery, hatred, jealousy, disassociation, disorganized discrimination, caste system, economic and social degradation, warfare, bloodshed, destruction, and starvation. That's what religion is all about. Religion is about all that shit. It's about all that. Today, religious worshippers have proven to the entire world that they would rather resort to emotional human hatred, fighting, and then suffer and die over the name of a mystery god and religion. instead of agreeing with the simplified and applied truth, facts, or science involving their economic and social stride as shown in the 12 signs of the zodiac. All you gotta do is look to the heavens. All the truth is there. My word is bond. Later, Gators. I fuck with y'all. Fuck with me.